nenze abanifunayo. Awububonga umuntu akabukhethanga. Ibona ubukhethe mina. Soweto ivane zinyoka, iblawa ivane woma, ikim nikim ziyaphanda. Sebengithumele ney'nkabi. Nami sengithumele zami.
Igama lami nginguZimbali wakwaNkawule, and I am the Ambassador Director of impiloYaseBhayi. Ndizalelwe apha eBhayi kodwa ndikhulele eTranskei. I am currently doing my undergrad at Nelson Mandela University.
My name is Usiyajabula Zondi. I'm the intellectual owner and director of impiloYaseBhayi. I was born in Durban and currently based in Port Elizabeth. I'm also an NMU grad, and together we are
impiloYaseBhayi. Period.
Question 2. What is impiloYaseBhayi?
impiloYaseBhayi is basically a series that sheds light on the lifestyle yalapha eBhayi.
And it's basically an action thriller, which also tends to highlight the uprising of Uchifi and Alright guys.
Okay, let's go.
impiloYaseBhayi is an action thriller series which highlights the life and lifestyle of Apebai and the uprising of Uchif as well. It's quite a very interesting series, and I believe we are the first action series to showcase gangsterism and crime within the Eastern Cape. So stay tuned.
What's that?
What's the motive behind impiloYaseBhayi?
Is to create awareness about indlela abantu abaphela bephila ngayo ngenxa yokuhlupheka, resulting in them committing more crime, engaging in gangsterism, using drugs.
That's correct.
Question 4. Who is Chief?
Who is Chief?
Chief is a character that we created. Chief is basically a young man from Upper Epai. He was born Upper Epai, but raised in KZN with his dad, and he faces tribalism at a very young age. Umamake ngumXhosa, utatake is umZulu from Durban, and basically faces a lot of challenges at a young age. His dad is from KZN, as I said, and he basically ends up growing up being this young gentleman who's just faced with a lot of difficulty in the world, which forces him to be a bit hard and also adjust to the circumstances that he's faced with.
Number 5. What is the long-term goal of impiloYaseBhayi?
The long-term goal is to continue bringing awareness to the untold stories that the community of PE experience. It is to also implement the impiloYaseBhayi Foundation, where we will be helping and rehabilitating individuals from correctional services facilities.
That's correct.
Where did the storyline of impiloYaseBhayi originate?
Basically, impiloYaseBhayi was conceptualized in June 2023, and basically the scripts were finalized. Wasn't it around August 2023, right?
Don't say basically.
Yeah, it was about August 2023, right? That's when it was confirmed. Basically, guys, it's not an easy thing to stop. Okay, let's repeat the question, Baf. What is it?
When and where did the storyline of impiloYaseBhayi originate?
impiloYaseBhayi was conceptualized in June 2023, and the scripts were officially scripted in August 2023. impiloYaseBhayi Chief is basically a youngster, as I said, from Upper Soweto, Epai, and he's faced with difficulties and faced with poverty, which results him turning to crime to be able to make ends meet.
Question 7. Duration of the service?
Our current goal is to release our season 1, which consists of 10 episodes.
Question 8. Brief description of characters involved.
Brief descriptions of the characters involved.
Yeah.
Basically, we do have Chief, which is the main character. Then we've also got another main character by the name of Olisa. Olisa is also a character who brings a lot of light. He's fun, he's vibrant. He's the one who takes Chief out and shows him these places up by that Chief doesn't know about. Olisa is also very connected and is very out there, and is a people's person. Then we have Utupisi. Utupisi is from Ewoma, and is also faced with a lot of difficulties and challenges, which results to him turning into crime in order to make ends meet. We also do have characters of Uzikona, Uzola, Uzozi, and Uzina as well. Uzikona, Uzola are Chief's close ones, I would say, or one of them is his partner, basically. And the other lady is also involved with Chief. When it comes to Uzina, she's the one basically who ends up having an affair with one of Chief's partners, but I'm not going to get into too much detail of that today. A supporting act also that we do have, and she does an amazing job. Look out for her. Her name is Uslim Thick. And hold up just for 1 second, just before we continue.
Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Police is in Port Elizabeth today to address gangsterism. There have been escalating levels of violence in the city's northern suburbs. Nearly 80 people have been killed between April and October this year.
Make sure uyambulala uJimmy. And if uqhekeze inhloko, I might just give you this cookie.
Hold up, just for 1 second, just before we continue. Can you guys please go to our social media pages? Follow us at impiloYaseBhayi on Instagram. We are on TikTok and we're also on Facebook as well and on Twitter. So follow us at
impiloYaseBhayi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question.
Yes, question 8. Actors that I wish we will collab with is Ulusanda Mbane, which is famously known as Uboniswa from Scandal, because I feel like she brings a lot of energy towards being a Xhosa woman and what it means being a Xhosa woman and what Xhosa women actually go through. And as Umama ka Chief is a Xhosa woman, I feel like she would have killed that role as Umama ka Chief.
I also think she would. Another person we'd like to collaborate with actors, I would like to name Uzikona Sondlaka. Hey, she's an amazing actor. Hey, too much respect there. I think she would also kill scenes within impiloYaseBhayi. impiloYaseBhayi is not only about highlighting gangsterism, which is what people think for now, obviously, because it's what the trailers and teasers are showcasing. But honestly speaking, it's not only about gangsterism. There's so much to the storyline. There's other characters that are still going to come up. Like we've got Clean Boy. We're still going to do auditions for Clean Boy. We've got auditions for Ushoti again. And we're also going to bring other characters who are going to show a better side or better lights of impiloYaseBhayi. Another actor we'd also like to work with would be Grootman Ringo Matlingos. We'd like to have an appearance on one of our series. It would really mean a lot to us if we could have him as a guest appearance on the series. We would also appreciate having Waifani. We are in current talks with Waifani, and if he's watching this, we are currently speaking for you to come and join us. Please do consider it. It would be nice to have you as a guest appearance as well.
As well as GP Maurang, who is in Gomorrah now. We would like to have him on the show because he's been in one of the series where crime is highlighted and shown to people. So I feel like he would fit in one of the roles perfectly.
That's true. And we also possibly could have a lady by the name of Nombulelo Mhlongo. That's just a 50-50, but it all depends. As I said, we are in talks with a lot of other actors and other individuals from impiloYaseBhayi, but it would be really nice to have a lot of experienced actors within the cast as well, just to come and teach us and see how things are already done.
Question 10. Why should people watch impiloYaseBhayi?
Why should people watch impiloYaseBhayi? That's a good question.
As my colleague has already said, you never know what is really happening until it's blatantly shown to you. So impiloYaseBhayi ibonisa onke amabali enzekayo manyani apha eBhayi. So it would be very advantageous for abantu who stay here in the Eastern Cape or even outside Eastern Cape to see what is really happening, because if apha eBhayi you stay elokishini okanye uhlala in the suburb area is two different lives. So the experiences are different. So we would like to show everyone who doesn't know that apha eBhayi basically there's a lot of crime going on, there's a lot of dealing of drugs, there's a lot of gangsterism, manslaughter, anything you can name it. It's not about peace and sanity.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. What's the next question? First of all, the lights that I would like to bring forward is the fact that we are the first upcoming series within the Eastern Cape to bring light upon gangsterism, crime and violence within the Eastern Cape. I know there's a lot of amazing groups that are producing amazing content and amazing series like the Queenstown, it's the Queenstown Boys. We've got, yes, even locally in PE, we've got also the production that is producing amazing work like Itabecha, and yes, so we are a different kind of franchise or different kind of opportunity to which we are showcasing gangsterism, violence and crime, and how basically poverty forces people to result to those in order to provide for their families. And the dislikes?
What we are currently unhappy with as impiloYaseBhayi production is that people already assume that we condone gangsterism, whereas if we can't show it for what it is, then people will never know what it really is, and they will never support something that they don't know or try to alter something that they have no idea what is really going on.
That's good.
So yeah, what we don't like is that people have a negative image about it already, but it could help a lot of people who are really in need of our help. As we said, we're gonna be rehabilitating people, so I feel like those people really need us, and if a lot of people see the way we see things, then it's gonna be a different issue.
It's true. It's true.
Number 12, what sets impiloYaseBhayi apart from other series?
What sets us apart?
So what sets us apart is that our stories are based on true stories. Everything that we are showing you now and we will be showing you in the future is everything that has happened here and is still happening as we live every day.
That's correct.
Number 13, what is the storyline of the series?
What's the storyline of the series?
So the storyline of the series, in the long run, Chief realizes that this is not the life that he wants to live anymore. He wants to change his life around towards corporate deals and assets. Yeah, to be a better person basically. So it's not entirely condoning gangsterism. Yeah, instead it's trying to shed light on how people actually want to get out of it and can't sometimes.
That's true. That's true. So it's not only about gangsterism. In the end, it actually has a positive view.
Number 14, who would you like to see support and fund?
That's yours.
Who would we like to see support and fund impiloYaseBhayi? First of all would be the Eastern Cape, Department of Eastern Cape Arts and Culture, like as a province. If you guys are watching this, please do support us. We've also got the MBDA within the Nelson Mandela Bay. Oh man, they also do amazing things for upcoming like people like us. The ECDC, it would also be nice to see them supporting impiloYaseBhayi. The National Film and Video Fund, NFVF, they would also do a lot for us. So those are basically the organizations that we would like to be a part of us and to help us achieve and to move forward.
And don't forget, go to our social media platforms and click that subscription button, follow,
Follow
share.
us.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, we have everything. Thank you.
Follow impiloYaseBhayi. It's at impiloYaseBhayi, IMPILOYaseBhayi, Bayi, BHAY. impiloYaseBhayi. We're on Instagram, on Facebook. Yeah.
So people are supposed to learn that gangsterism is not an option at all, and it's basically a life sentence. Because at the end of the day, if you don't go to jail, you die. And if you have a criminal record, where are you going to go with your life? Outside? Absolutely no way. So you end up repeating crime to go back to jail. So it's never an option at all. So yeah.
Crime is not the answer.
Yeah, crime is not the answer.
Would you like to see impiloYaseBhayi?
How far would we like to see impiloYaseBhayi? That is a very good question. How far would you like to see impiloYaseBhayi? Honestly speaking, I think impiloYaseBhayi is worth being on Netflix, it's worth being on Showmax, it's worth being on Mzansi, it's worth being on SAPC, and it's also worth being on our local channel, Mpumekapa TV. If you're watching this, please help us get it out there. Please help us by playing our trailers. Please play our teasers and our behind the scenes. Because we are proudly Eastern Cape and we're from impiloYaseBhayi. So impiloYaseBhayi is proudly Nelson Mandela Bay.
Yes, and we believe that gangsterism is not only happening here in PE. Everywhere you go in South Africa, almost everywhere, you will experience that. So if you are bringing light to that, it's not only about PE, Bhayi as a destination, but also other places. It's affecting everywhere.
That's true.
So PE, impiloYaseBhayi will also be promoting other places as well here in South Africa that are experiencing the same thing that Bhayi is experiencing right now.
That's true. So it might look like we are promoting gangsterism, but in the end we are just shedding lights in order for us to bring positivity and change. But we really need to expose what is going on, and unfortunately it is gangsterism. And unfortunately even the hazards are real. What you see might be scary, it might be triggering, it might also remind you of loved ones who are no longer with us. But we want everybody to know that this is happening, and the change needs to happen. We also do agree with that change needs to happen, and we need to bring it into light in order for that positive change to start making or to start happening. And it all starts with you as well. How was the filming experience of impiloYaseBhayi? So how was the filming experience of impiloYaseBhayi? The filming experience was very wild. We had inkumbuzo photography and filming. We had drones flying. We had coffins from Monwabisi Funerals. Siyabonga kakhulu for Monwabisi Funerals for coming to support us with the whole cemetery scene at Dispatch Cemeteries. It was an amazing experience. We were drifting with cars. We were doing donuts around coffins. It was an amazing experience to go through. For someone like myself who would not have so much experience, or a lot of us don't have a lot of experience with basically filming and making these visions come to reality.
As soon as impiloYaseBhayi receives funding, then we'll be able to sisebenze towards releasing our first episodes.
That's true. So basically we need your support, your likes, your shares for us to get funding to release a whole full episode. But we are trying to get one episode out for you guys, which will be coming very soon. Are you involved in any of the scenes? Good question.
For me, yes, I am involved. As you have already seen, some of you have already seen the trailers that we've put out already, the teasers. I'm there and I'm pouring a drink at someone. So yeah, I am involved in one of the scenes. So you will be seeing me in one episode or two, you never know.
Myself, am I involved in any of the scenes? I'm going to have to consult with my lawyer before I'm able to answer that question.
assisting?
Name the organizations involved in assisting. First of all, we would like to thank Inkumbuzo Filming and Photography. With Tulu Vuyo, the Grootman is an amazing filmer, photographer. We also would like to thank Monwabisi Funerals. Monwabisi Funerals provided us with the coffins and the setup for the funeral, for Chief's funeral. We'd also like to thank Dean Photography. Dean Photography is always with us. They've been capturing our photography for many years from other projects, and they're always part of every project that we're doing. We'd also like to give a shout out to all the other extras, actors, the other funeral parlors and services who assisted us on set, and the extras as well, the stuntmen, and yes, basically everybody who helps us film and make the dream come true.
Yes, that.
Thank you very much. Please follow our page. It's at impiloYaseBhayi on Facebook, and we're also on Twitter. We're also on impiloYaseBhayi on TikTok. And stay tuned. Together we are impiloYaseBhayi.
Yes.
I feel like at times we work against the universe most times and think it's working against us because we think we know better.
Show my guy who said bye. Show my guy who said was enough for Benata by from Mama to Shaya Kulati. But my niggas they reap success. Forget the Venus it pulls the stress. But you know my pride. 7, 6 a.m. at night. Don't get it twisted, I do not rest. Stick with the vision to be the best. Who people till it's a kabule. Shake when Nanda say chabule. Turn every day to a Saturday. This is I'm not the big on you, eh? When Bumele on team all over. Elanji Tasha Lengogo, yo. Go pull up in the time of day. No figure Nangon solo. You wouldn't believe me if I told you my G. Please do not receive me with the wrong energy. Stop trying to deceive me, that's below you, my G. Hanging with your new clique, they don't know you like me. Whoa, they don't know you like me. Say they got your back, but they don't show it like me. Like me. Like me. Show my guy who said bye. Show my guy who said bye.
That doesn't mean the bad year doesn't lead to like the greatest nigga still.
China. Ready for my package.
There we go. Just a red lipstick.
No slits, okay.